Hey guys, today we're going to be drawing a mandala. You'll need something to color with, paper, pencil, and scissors. Let's get started. In order for yours to work out properly, you need to make sure your paper is a perfect square. This is a normal sheet of copy paper, and I'm folding it in half diagonally to create a perfect square. It ends up being 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. After I folded it diagonally, I cut off the extra bit of paper, set it aside. You can use it for a bookmark or something else later. Once you have that cut off, you're going to open it up and you should have a diagonal line running across your paper. Now fold in half in the opposite way, corner to corner. You will end up with an X on your paper with 4 sections. From there, you're going to fold it up horizontally. This will break it up a little bit more, and then fold it in half one more time, so you should end up with 8 sections, 8 slices, I should say. When you start drawing, you want to start with something positive and in the middle of your paper where all of the lines intersect. I like to think of something that makes me happy right now, like the sun or flowers or something in nature. So I'll start with a sun shape. And whatever I draw in one little section, I have to draw in every little section. Think of shapes that are simple and easy to repeat, things that complement each other. You'll keep going until your whole sections are filled. I'm using this teardrop shape. It's a pretty common one in mandalas. You can always do a simple Google search for mandala ideas or look around your house for patterns that you find interesting. Now continue to add a few more. When we start going to back and adding color or tracing it, you want to use something that is, you can get 3 different lines, a thick line, a medium line, and a thin line. So I recommend having a marker, a pen, and possibly a crayon on hand for yourself, so that way you can ensure everything has balance. Whatever I draw in one, I draw all the way around in all 8. When you feel like yours is full enough, that's when you can start tracing. I'm starting with a black marker, and I'll simply trace from the center out. As you go, you can probably add a few more designs. You might think of something you want to include. Go for it. As long as if you do it in one, you have to do it in all of them. Make sure yours has balance. Make sure there are some areas that have more of a thicker, bold line instead of all the same thickness. So now I'm using a thicker marker, fat end marker, so I have a more bold line. This stands out and gives my work of art balance. If you decide to add color to your mandala, make sure you think of colors that will go well together rather than randomly choosing. Pick colors that will balance each other out or complement each other. Consider the color wheel. Maybe you want to do all warm colors or all cool colors or 3 of your favorites. It's totally up to you. And you might even decide to leave it black and white. You're the artist. I want you to decide from there. Another way to create mandalas are with found objects from around the house. I started with something round in the middle and worked my way out. I broke my space up into 4 sections and then added supplies to each section. Keep your work balanced and keep going and going until it is completely full. And if you don't like your first one, take it apart and rebuild it. The possibilities are endless.